Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like to be another person. Just for a day, maybe a week. Like Freaky Friday, but with less teen angst. Imagine being able to peel back someone's skin and get comfy in a body that wasn't made for you. To see the inner workings of their mind and finally know what makes them, them. I would go for a walk around their neighbourhood with fresh eyes, picking up on all the details they miss in hurrying to work in the morning. Do you think it would be strange to taste ice cream, sushi, peanut butter in a mouth that wasn't mine? What if my new mouth had a peanut allergy? God, the A&E trip would be a nightmare. If I woke up with blonder hair, I think I would dye it a crazy colour, just for the fun of it. Just to see if it suited me, or suited them. I guess it would be pretty unlikely for us to look alike, so it would have to be whatever suited their facial features. I think I would miss my eyes if overnight I lost the face I'd come to accept as my own. They're one of the only things I like about myself when I look in the mirror. Do you think I would smile more if I wasn't worried about the gap in my front teeth? Or laugh more freely without worrying about snorting? You know it sounds horrendous. Maybe I'd be more daring, take more risks. I've always wondered what it'd be like to be arrested. Not for anything crazy, just for something petty like shoplifting or graffiti. Just something that could give me an I can't believe that actually happened type story that I could tell at parties. Maybe I could finally ride a motorbike without feeling my stomach churn at every stop sign. Oh my God, maybe I'd have a bunch of one-night stands and keep my head up during the walk of shame the next day. Maybe I'd have to go around pretending to be them. I can't imagine navigating a stranger's life is easy, but I guess maybe that's the fun of it, like a game between you and the universe, seeing how long you could blend into their life as an outsider. It would be just my luck that on the day I took over their body, they had a big meeting or life event planned, like the day they get married or go to a job interview or take an important exam. But then again, it's pretty thrilling to think I could wake up in any city in the world, ones I'd never been to before, like Tokyo, Venice, Istanbul. The possibilities really are endless in a body-switching version of life. I don't think I'd want it to be a permanent switch, mind you. That'd be far too depressing. Being completely unrecognisable to all of your family and friends would be just shit, really. Do you remember how much my mum cried when we watched Brave? Yeah, I think it would be 10 times worse if I came home with a stranger's face and insisted that I was her daughter. Do you think you would know it's me? Be honest. I guess now that I've said it out loud, it seems like I'm trying to escape myself. Too terrified to live in my own life that I've dreamt up what it'd be like in someone else's. It's hard most days waking up in this body, this face. It's not even that I think I look hideous or anything. I just feel like I look the same as everyone else. Nothing special or unique about me. Probably doesn't help that I dress in nothing but beige and black. I think if you had to pick me out of a lineup, you'd have trouble differentiating me from a paper bag, let alone another person. I'm just so ordinary, plain, basic. Although, if I never get the chance to be someone else, and all I've got is this body, this life, I guess I've got no choice but to make these wild dreams reality.
The truth is, the universe will always take care of you. It is ironic that I bought a postcard with these words on it just the day before this joke of an audition callback. This event was just a blip of crap in a miasma of shit that has been these last few days. The audition is irrelevant to this, however. The statement, the universe is looking out for me, is probably true because it led me to go for lunch with Iris. We'd both been told, thank you for your time, you can go home now, in so many words. But she didn't seem shaken at all and suggested lunch as we got to this Italian restaurant. It was kind of like a, look at us, we're going to have a good day, anything. Anyway. Ugh. We're going to have a good day anyway. I've often felt alone as my connections with people fall away. I dwell on things, and that's because I want to find out what I'm doing wrong, which surely must just be me being me, or not being me enough, because I want to be liked. I don't even stop to think if I even really like the other person, or if they bring anything to my life. My mind just weighs me down. It even feels like a physical restriction. I am alone. My brain will repeat this like a mantra. Iris is 21 and French. And the universe probably isn't entirely looking after her. She's looking after herself. She told me she was homeless for several nights and then sleeping on a friend's floor while her mum and younger sister were in emergency housing. She worked 2 jobs just to be liable for a student loan, and she continued working these 2 jobs despite being bullied by the boss and starting out with her degree. I think I'd be very overwhelmed. She drinks wine now, not in an alcoholic way, and eats what she wants and does what she wants, what she finds fulfilling. Tears were uncontrollably falling down my face the whole day. First tears that I'd been rejected when I put myself out there like I always do, and been met with the same response. 0. At that mixer the other day when everyone was talking, the I'm in love with John Keats girl, or the how crazy is it that Virginia Woolf sat in this very room guy. That somehow improved my life in any way. I wanted to sink into the floor. Clearly I don't belong here. I have nothing to say about these dead authors. But then, all the spaces I thought I belonged in, I don't seem to. Maybe I'm the crazy one, but do people just talk and most of it doesn't mean anything? And here's this girl, Iris, telling me her story, and I was amazed and sad. And I think I'll think of her a lot. You meet incredible people every once in a while, but society doesn't measure them that way. Those actors in that audition room try to emulate struggle, but they have no clue what it is. This is what Iris said. And what's more, they don't even know Iris, who is very worth knowing. they reject her because she doesn't fit their mold. Maybe it's a harsh French accent, I don't know. No one would outright say that. She revealed to me that she feels self-conscious a lot. She doesn't want to act weird. She even thought her hair looked weird at the moment we were talking there in the restaurant with just me looking at her. I told her, I don't give a fuck. Like, we were talking, I was listening to her. And she said, that's really amazing. And I said, you know, it's normal. People, like, I wanted to tell her she should never have to feel that way, ever. I felt angry. I feel angry. People are shit. So many of them. I don't even mean the bullies that at her job. I just mean those that don't give her the time of day. Oh, she's a bit odd, I'll ignore her. But she's just there, being her, being bold. It has been a shit, yet a special day. Days like this remind me that I am alive, and that's amazing. And this girl Iris told me I'm interesting and to hold on. And that's what I'm gonna do. I may start crying like a baby now, but I'm gonna stop soon and it's all gonna be okay.
Oh, you're back! I can move again. I can speak again. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's been a long old 8 years without you, but I can't wait to spend time with you again. What should we do now? We could play hide and seek in the neighbourhood playground. Oh, wait. Become a little bit too busy for that now, aren't you? Well, nothing else. We should catch up. Gossip a little. I mean, technically, I know everything that there is to know. But it feels nice when you tell me. When you move your hands all around, a little excited, and whisper in my ear. Oh, I see. You have a new journal. Playing journalists now, are we? But do you not even want to look at me right now? I don't understand. Oh, I see. You're looking at our memory walls. You just want to write about us. Me, even. Look, running in the garden with Gina the elephant. First bike ride alone with Merlin the one-legged cat. Oh my god. Do you remember when your birthday cake fell on you at your 10th birthday party and Chanel the purple dog and I cuddled you? I used to feel almost corporeal with a body. Now I'm nothing more than a momentary spark travelling between your neurons. You created all of us with that little brain of yours. You spent the most time with me. You loved me. I was always there for you. And I loved being there for you. Can you please just look at me? They've all left. There's no one else here but me. Well, you let them leave. You know what I mean. You can leave, and you did leave me. Every fibre of my bodiless being burns to do the same to you. To show you what it feels like to suffer. To feel the pain that I felt for 8 whole fucking years. It's happened to you. You used to have dreams. Now you're forcing yourself to do some abhorrent degree your younger self would have begged you not to do. Might make your parents happy, being a suitable candidate for a desk job that'll suck the life out of you. But are you happy? Is that what you want? You're a traitor. You've crushed that child's dreams. I used to be the champion of your dreams as a child. Damn it. Can you please just look at me? Can you not just please fucking look at me? Talk to me, play with me. That's all I can do. Wait for you to notice that I'm still here and that I'm still waiting for you. I can't do anything else but wait for you. All I've ever done is stay here for you, watch you, see you grow, play with you. I made you into the person that you are. And you have the fucking ingratitude to not even look at me now. Can you please just look at me? I can't even exist. I can't cease to exist. I can never leave until you choose to let me leave. You just won't let me die. Don't you ever consider how I feel? You're still looking back at those memories as if I'm not there to live them with you. I stayed exactly the same as when you created me. You don't even appreciate any of it. See, you've changed. You have the freedom to grow and experience and live. And I can only rot. I'm left in this morbid plane, teetering on non-existence. Barely resurrected by your fucking journal. Just talk to me. Tell me why you left me. Tell me why they all left me. Tell me why I don't even want to leave, because I can't even exist without you. I'll always be here, just so you know. Till you're ready to come back to me. Or, yeah. I can't even let go, even if I wanted to. And yeah.
Why do my waves of restless productivity always come up? I procrastinate all fucking day long to go through the torture of these endless nights again and again. My mind right now is a blank slate, but then in comes the chaos. The intrusive chaos. I can feel it seeping in at the edges, all the things on my list I haven't ticked off, the thoughts of whether my younger self would be proud of me or not. Those stupid fucking Instagram inspirational quotes that do nothing to motivate me, but instead to make me feel like the ultimate loser that I am. I mean, who buys that shit anyway? The books on my shelf which have gone another month unread. The problem with how I feel right now is that it's too chaotic. What I mean is that I think I want to achieve too many things and achieve them all right now. Have that instant gratification of hard work. Like I want to have read all those books, but it seems too overwhelming and unachievable. So instead of just starting, I will sit there and watch YouTube videos on how to read more or how to stop procrastinating. How can I be so infuriating? I mean, no one pisses me off more than myself. Constantly comparing myself, my work, my achievements, even how cool I am to other people. I wonder if everyone feels this way, so, I don't know, inadequate, I guess. Or if even the greats like Hardy or Beckett or in Shakespeare worried that the other writers were cooler or even more talented than they were. Probably not. I suppose no one can ever really achieve absolute perfection, however, I haven't even come close. I'm so small, anyway. So insignificant. Everyone always says pick one thing. Pick one thing and be amazing at that. God, how I wish I could. My mum is a fantastic psychiatrist. She's such an expert. My dad, on the other hand, has a new career every 2 years, if not less. He's very good at whatever he does, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, I always felt like he spreads himself too thin. I feel like that's exactly what I do too. Oh, what a bloody tragedy. But I don't want to pick one thing. Why can't I be the best author? Why can't I be the best poet, the best musician, hell, even the best accountant? At least I'd be successful. Have something to show for myself, something substantial. You know what I've realised is that whenever I have my dad's full attention, like when we're in the car or something and nothing is distracting him, this is what I do. As in, I try to make him believe that I am this incredible person, and I have my shit together just while I have his attention. I lie. I feel myself lying. I don't know why I do it. It feels good, but also slightly unsatisfying because my own brain knows that it's lying to itself. I have this incessant need to impress him. I know I do. I can't really explain it, really. In the car is where I like to be. You gaze at the road, but your mind is on me. In the car, there is nothing to fear. You hold onto the wheel, you steer. The conversation towards me, what is next and who will I be? Today in the car, I think you really get me, but it is only my potential that you see. So in the car, I try to impress. In the car, I act like I know best, sweeping statements about my philosophies. In the car, you give me pride. No crisis to be seen in the car. In the car, there is nowhere to hide. How lucky we must be. In the car, you have no religion. In the car, you impart your wisdom, preaching some kind of strange allegory, but I wish you would somewhat believe. In the car, you have nowhere else to be. I pray that you are really listening to me. In the car, your stubbornness does not bother me. I am your firstborn baby, just now turning 20. In the car, my life is once again in your hands, the hands that steer this car. I am your legacy. So in the car, I pretend to be exactly what I know you want to see. I guess my problem is that I want to do everything. I want to write plays, write poems, good poems. I mean, not ones about my dad that say nothing profound or groundbreaking. I want to be a journalist and an artist. I even want to be a scuba diver instructor sometimes. One day I want to dress like Kurt Cobain, ride my skateboard and have smoking weed and listening to Joy Division being my two defining personality traits. The next, I want to read philosophy, be super introspective and go drink coffee by myself and reject all forms of social media. And then the next, some pastel-wearing soft boy who is super sensitive, but also at the same time a massive fuck boy who breaks girls' hearts. Maybe I'm just romanticizing everything that isn't meant for me, but I can't even decide who I am, let alone what I should be doing. Everyone else seems to have it so sorted. I cannot live such a meaningless, drifting, purposeless existence.